Skinwalker Ranch is a 480-acre property located just south of Fort Duchesne in Uintah County in the U.S. state of Utah. The ranch land borders the Ute American Reservation, and for over 50 years, the area has experienced and documented all manner of strange phenomenon, including UFOs, paranormal activity, malevolent witches, and terrifying shape-shifting creatures. Whether the Gorman family were aware of this when they bought the ranch is unclear, but they were soon to find out about it in the most terrifying way. In 1994, the Gorman family purchased the ranch at a very reasonable price. It was pretty run down and needed a lot of work, but they were taken in by the breathtaking beauty of its surroundings. The previous owners had not lived in the property for over 7 years and were keen to sell. The Gormans didn't question the strange clause in the real estate contract, which stated that no digging on the land without prior warning to the previous owners was allowed. However, on the day they moved in, Tom, his wife Ellen, and their 2 children had a taste of what was to come when they were confronted by a huge wolf-like creature that, despite being shot several times, would not die. Just a few weeks later, Ellen had another encounter with the bulletproof wolf whilst in her car on the property. This time the creature was accompanied by a dog-like animal that she couldn't identify. Ellen was so concerned that the next day she contacted the local tribe office in Fort Duchesne to see if anything could be done about the wild wolves that seemed to be roaming their property. But she was shocked when she was met with blank stares and silence at the request, and was told nobody owned wolves in the area and that they had not been seen in the region since the last wolf was shot in Utah in 1929. Ellen, who at the time was infuriated by the response, soon put the wolf incident out of her mind. But her unease soon returned when one evening she was out walking along the top of a ridge when she felt a massive rush of wind pass her. She instinctively thought it was a large bird or possibly a bat, but as she continued walking, it happened again, and she sensed whatever it was big. When she looked around to see what it was, it had vanished. Ellen feared that she was becoming paranoid and decided not to tell Tom about the incident. She also chose not to tell him about the strange things that were happening when she was alone in the house. Things were going missing all the time and would turn up in odd places, and she started to think either her mind or her children were playing tricks on her. However, when Tom came in one night and demanded to know who had hidden his post digger, she knew it was not her mind or her children playing tricks, as a post digger weighed 70 pounds. She told Tom the truth and catalogued all the things she had misplaced. This is when alarm bells started to ring, and they realised something was not quite right with their new home. But the family persevered, and after a few months, the place was ready to move in Tom's entire herd of high-end Black Angus and Simmental cattle. It was around this time that Tom and Ellen